But you're telling me that if I have a greater understanding of the brain and how it works and emotions, then I can seize back some of that control and live a more intentional life.
Yes, exactly. And I think for me, I mean, um I started my career studying the nature of emotion, but really it became a flashlight into understanding how a brain works. Why do we even have a brain? It's a very expensive organ. That piece of meat between your ears is the most expensive, metabolically, the most expensive organ you have. So, what's it good for? What's its most basic function? How does it work in relation to the body? I think that certainly on your show, you've had a number of people who talk about the relationship between the brain and the body in some way. But I think scientists for a long time forgot or ignored the fact that the brain is attached to a body, right? Because we don't feel all the drama. Like right now, in you, in me, in all of our listeners, right? We all have this like drama going on. It's really quite intense and there's a lot of going on and none of us are aware of it. I hope if you are aware of it, I'm really sorry. It probably means that something is, you know, you're not feeling well today. But it's a good thing that we're not aware of what's going on inside our own bodies most of the time because we'd never pay attention to anything outside our own skin again, right?
Mhm.
But the problem is that in science, it often begins with starting with your own subjective experience and then trying to formalize that. And I mean, if you look at any science, physics is like that too. You just have to go back several hundred years or maybe a little longer to see it. And so it turns out that a lot of what you experience as properties of the world, of the way the world is, really is very rooted in your brain's regulation of your body. Um, and so I guess I started with emotion, but it really became a much larger project to try to understand, well, what is a brain? How is it structured? How did it evolve? How does it work? What's its most basic function? And where do thoughts and feelings and actions, perceptions, what role do they play in that function?